Since my coffee table, which I usually use for these videos, is currently occupied by my Christmas tree, then I'm currently using an old book stand or an old bookshelf for this review. The models just arrived about 15 minutes ago or so. The models are the USS Grissom, Orbeth class, and the Andorian Cruiser, which we saw in Enterprise. Now these models, oh, I have to say that they are beautiful. The Grissom has die-cast here, and it's quite weighty. Now I am a little worried that the die-cast might stress the plastic here. I'm hoping it won't, but it is. Oh, she's a beauty. Look at the detail, if you can see it. Oh, wow. She is a beauty. What a beauty of a ship. The Orbeth class is an unusual design in itself, due to the elongated, there's a sensor array or engineering. No, I think it's like a massive sensor array, since the class of ship is designed for scientific purposes, much more than like battle or that. Though we have seen some in battle, but they didn't really do too well. The USS Grissom was in Star Trek 3. She had been assigned to the Genesis planet to do a survey. Sadly, the Grissom was destroyed by a Klingon bird of prey. The only survivors were Savick and Kirk's son, Pete and David. I almost said Peter there, I don't know why I'm thinking that. Anyway. As you can see, she's a beauty. And it's a big model. A lot bigger than the ones we got in the last issues. That's my hand. No, although my hands are quite small, but it's a good indication of just how big the model is. Now then, on to the next model, the Andorian Cruiser. Now we saw these in Star Trek Enterprise. Shran commanded one of them. Commanded one such ship, which was destroyed in Season 4 by the Romulan drone ship, which had disguised itself as a Tellarite cruiser. Because the Romulans had hoped to instigate a particularly nasty war between the then major powers of that sector. This model is not made of does not have any die cast in it. It's very light. I actually dropped it by accident, but thankfully nothing's broken that I can see. However, the stand itself is a little awkward. You have to really wedge it into place. There's a good amount of detail on this model. So it's quite a long model. Now compared, if I place the two models side by side, you can see that she's actually quite a long model. She has a lot of little details. It's quite a fascinating design. I'm sure that with the Andorian Cruiser and the Orbeth class placed side by side now in the show, the Cruiser might be either a little bigger or a little smaller. Hard to say. But either way, quite impressive. No? These are two very good models. Both well detailed, both quite big. The Andorian Cruiser is quite slim, very sleek. It's not made of, it doesn't have any die cast in it, so it's quite light. Bear in mind that the stand is a little awkward, so make sure you wedge it into place. Same with the Grissom, wedge the stand into place. Although the stand holds the model a little better than the stand for the Andorian Cruiser does. They are both fairly good models. Looks like one of the next models we'll be getting. I believe the next models we're getting are the Delta Flyer, and I think the Romulan drone ship from Enterprise. I think, I'm not sure. That's two good models. They arrived a little sooner than I was expecting. That's good. Out of the two, I would have to say I don't know which one I like the most. I guess the Grissom. The Grissom is just really well made. Well, the Andorian Cruiser is just very sleek, very nice. Impressive. And just generally very good little models. Subscribers should be receiving theirs around about now. Good models and worth getting. This is Lena Watt signing off for another review. Very good models. Quite a step off from previous, from what was expected. So, yay!